turn
Well,
4, which is the last one we'll get to tonight. But
yep,
so
but it's
the
one
next,
more than I
so
thought.
that in the next video we should be wearing different clothes, which is really the only change.
It's not question me
Yeah, exactly. All right. Okay.
or question whoever does my laundry.
HQ events, right?
Yep, us first.
Nothing for us.
Nope,
Nothing for them.
nothing for CO.
So now we're
Sitting
doing
at 1.
enemy activity checks for
Oh,
them.
enemy. I'm sorry, I was going straight to CO. So what are the? Is it the enemy? Or we put down their markers first, right? Yeah, PC markers.
Do we put
first.
down PC markers first? Okay.
Yep. So it's CAAB.
CAAB.
I just don't feel like there's any reason to move any of these units in the staging area yet.
No, I mean I don't want to get them up there. I mean that just became like a B though. The bottom row.
So it's C. No, it's C, and then AAB.
So it depends kind of a little bit on this human wave. I mean, there might be a reason to move somebody depending on what that human wave does.
That's true. That's true.
CAAB. All right.
Now
so
it's their activity.
Enemy activity checks.
Only 4?
5. Don't forget this guy way north.
Oh, I forget. It's easy to forget.
All right.
All right.
He's the first one who's going to move.
All right. Well,
so he
is definitely down here.
Yeah.
1 through 4.
1.
Nothing. He just sits there. I love it.
We can't even reach him with Spooky. Because you have to put Spooky on adjacent cards.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
The 4th one, the last one. So this dude. Oh, our human wave. Well, we'll find out what the human wave is up to.
All right. Well, we draw each of them separately.
So that's still this, right?
They're all that. Yeah. Yep. 1 through 4.
So the one on the left is going to be no action. One on no action.
One more.
Advance straight ahead.
He's just advancing straight ahead. I don't think that's terrible.
I still think that's a pretty good result.
Because he's not infiltrating. He's exposed.
Yep.
And I want to drop mortars there now.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So this PDF goes away.
Yep.
That could have been a lot worse. Yeah. I feel like that could have been a lot worse. I mean, it depends a little bit on card draws. Okay, so moving on.
I'll feel a little bad about that guy.
So we're doing the first guy, which is our paralyzed team here. So he is pinned, was he undercover or not? I can't remember.
He is undercover.
Pinned undercover. So he is no leader. So 1 through 4. So he's going to fall back.
There.
Fall back to the mangrove swamp. So we're going to need to cease fire here this turn, I think.
Yep.
1 to 2 now. First one. So these guys. These guys are both pinned. Okay. One's undercover and one's not.
Yep. So pinned, not undercover?
Pinned, not undercover. He's drawn
1 through 5.
2. No action.
Nothing.
Pinned undercover.
So that's 4.
2. No action.
No action. They do nothing. Wow.
Then we only got 1 left.
I don't want to say it.
So he's
the last guy.
He's on the same card.
Yep.
Enemy offensive. So he's
undercover.
Undercover. So he's doing a assault. So he's 1 through 5, right?
1 through 5. Yep.
I thought, yeah, they were assault.
Yeah, 1 through 5. Correct.
1 through 5.
Yep.
3. Attempt to make a grenade attack.
That
makes a whole lot of sense.
It does.
We'll get to grenade him back, of course.
Yep.
All right.
So he's drawn 2.
Drawn 2. So he hits.
He gets them.
But that uses up his one shot, right? Or no?
Yeah, I assume that's what he's using. I mean, they're all equipped. Probably not. Actually, it's a great question. Would he use the RPG or just his generic? I hope it doesn't matter.
So
we're going to grenade him back, though.
Is he a lat though? No, he's not a. He's not a lat, is he? But he's a. Because he's only got one step. No. All right. Well, we're going to grenade him back. No. We're going to grenade him back. So we're drawn 2.
Yep.
We didn't get him.
We got a grenade miss.
We made our situation worse. Well, he's still doing his job up here, which is keeping it heavily engaged.
Grenade misses. Nothing bad can happen.
All right. That's them.
You know, with that human wave, I'm kind of happy.
Yeah, I'm not complaining at this point. Well, I mean, this guy is still doing his job, which is he's keeping us heavily. Well, I guess this guy's keeping us heavily engaged now, but you know, I mean, if we wanted to, we could have him fall back if we can.
Oh, that's enough, actually we should have him.
If we can get,
he's got a radio. We can just tell him to come back. That's exactly what we should do.
God, I can't believe he's got a radio. Okay, so our CO, he gets.
And he should come back here.
He gets +1. Yeah. CO gets +1.
Unless we can always.
CO gets 6 commands. Well, the CO's got a radio, and that guy's got a radio, so why don't he spend 1 to bring him back?
He should. Which turns that into a grenade miss, by the way, which there's already 1 on the card.
Is that true?
Yep.
Wow. That's
yes.
Cool. I was not.
That's why I was like, man, we didn't want to do that over there. Do we want to bring him over here?
Well, we could.
Because over here he's under fire.
Oh, I was thinking, but under here we could reform that squad.
Let's move him here and let's infiltrate here.
Okay.
And then we're going to try to mortar anyway.
That's true, actually. That's a big. Okay, so we're going to draw 2 to try to infiltrate. Did not do it successfully, but the next thing should.
We got our grenade hits.
Yeah.
That's that.
So we should activate. Is third platoon?
That was 1.
Third platoon is a lot of. So we don't really need to activate third platoon. His main goal is like dropping artillery here.
No, yeah, but first has 6 too.
Where's the
maybe
first,
the first sergeant?
The first sergeant
since he can save. He has 4. He can only save 6.
Let's do the first sergeant though, because he's not. And we should probably activate.
I like that.
We should activate the XO because he's up here and green. I don't think
he's got 2 saved already.
I don't think he has anything really to do. Is the thing.
He's already got 2 saved. The only thing he could do is try to do this.
Yeah. Let's see if he can do that because he's not under fire, so that becomes a little bit easier. Or does no? It doesn't actually. Reconstitution. Okay.
No, but if he's going to turn, well, those guys are fire teams, so they're green. I'd love one of them to be line.
We can have him. I mean, changing it to assault team is auto, so.
Yep, exactly. All right. So.
Well, actually, hang on 1 second. This guy's got a radio. Can't the CO spend 1 to turn him into an assault team?
Yeah, so the CO told that guy to move, activated 2. He could turn him into an assault team.
Okay. Can he tell him to give the radio to the other guy so he could speak to him and turn him in? I guess if you don't really need to turn the other guy into an assault team.
Well, that's all we got.
Oh, that's as many as we can spend? Okay.
Yeah, we spent 4, right?
Fair point. That's right.
Moved the guy.
Yep.
Activated 2, and then told that guy to do his.
Yep. All right, so we activated third platoon, which is the really crucial one because we got the.
No, we didn't activate third platoon.
Oh, we didn't. Sorry. Who did we activate?
It's XO on first sergeant.
Okay, so let's do the XO first.
XO at first.
XO is first.
Yep.
So he's
green,
he is undercover, so he just gets what he draws.
Yep.
2. How many does that give him?
4. 4, which he could tell this guy to move.
So do that. Yep.
Then he could move.
Yep.
Then he could attempt to reconstitute.
So he's only going to get 1 draw for that, though, right?
Yes. And he can exhort.
And should he exhort?
Do it.
That's okay.
All right.
We'll live with it.
Yep.
Hopefully we won't draw
Right.
draw contact there.
And
If we get general initiative, we can try again.
yep. All right. First sergeant. He
Uh,
is a veteran
undercover.
not under fire, so he has +2.
So he's
So
4.
he's up to 8. He can spend 4.
So he should
have.
drop
Well, let me
artillery.
ask you this.
Yeah.
Yeah, should he drop? Because this guy is the mortar. The mortar has that target marker, so we should drop the artillery here.
Mortar's going over here.
Oh, the mortar's going over here.
So which of these?
Yeah, he should drop artillery.
This guy. Oh Lord.
We got 2 of them we want.
Where's our third guy? It's here. Oh, we moved the XO out of here. Oh, but he couldn't have done it anyway. He's not next to anybody.
He'd have to get over here.
So let me ask you a question. How many does the first sergeant have?
8.
Okay. So let me ask you before we do this. So he could, let's say he calls in the mortar here. Let's say he calls in the mortar here. Could he then send the artillery FO here? And can the first platoon then tell him to go here?
No, but is he attached? He's not attached to the first. He's attached to the third.
So the truth though is we can do one now and one in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
So which one would we rather close down? I feel like these guys are both close, so they can't actually fire out of this card, right? No, close is the next card.
It's point blank.
Yeah.
This guy's close too, but he has a grenade. Well, they're not going to fire. They're done. They're all done.
I mean, they would open up automatic fire on these cards if they got, like, this guy probably is actually opening up.
Actually, this is no longer. We're not firing at him anymore.
But he should be firing.
There's a grenade
he should be firing here, right?
He's moved here. Yeah. I think we should go here. These guys are. It doesn't really matter that they're green. They're pinned though, so that'd be all pinned.
So let's try to drop. Let's do the first one. We'll drop the artillery here.
Yep. So 3.
3 cards.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay, we got him. That is excellent. Does that grenade miss add on to that?
It does.
Haha. Okay. Are there 2 grenade misses?
Glad we missed.
Can there only be 1 grenade miss per card?
Yes, only one.
Okay, so they turning into a grenade miss didn't actually matter on this card. But,
exactly,
but it was a good rule to note. I was not aware of that rule. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, if you move away from a grenade attack when you're under cover or a unit that got hit, it turns it into a grenade miss on the whole card.
Okay. So
based on our grenade miss experience, major.
I don't think the first sergeant has anything else he really wants to do, does he?
Well, he's going to lose 1.
What else could
that may not matter? Who could he call somebody and ask him to do something?
Can he, if he calls this guy, can he ask him to reconstitute these guys? What is the recipient of that?
I don't think so.
Attempt to reconstitute. No, it has to be able to. The recipient is 2 to 4 unpinned, and he's only got access to 1.
Up to 1, yeah.
So no, he can't do that. What is under?
Well, yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to do. I think he's just going to lose it.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know of anything else he wants to do.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind getting some. Well, okay. All right, let's move on because I don't.
Only other thing,
I'm a little confused by why we have so many lats lying around.
The only other thing maybe would be, well, first of all, this guy's got a automatic, right? From this guy, these guys.
Yeah.
We got automatic up here.
Yeah.
Does he want to tell, like, he could call that guy and tell him to concentrate fire on these guys, or on one, like there.
I mean, we're hoping to get. Well, I guess concentrate fire would it be additive with the artillery?
It's additive, yes.
So why not? That guy has a radio. No, that guy doesn't have a
Not
radio.
that guy. He has no radio, but he can tell this guy to do it.
But that was going to cost two. That's going to cost two ammo. How
Two
much does
ammo.
that put him on ammo?
He's got 5, which seems wrong.
How many did he start with?
6. Seems like he's been firing more than that.
Yeah, it does seem like that.
I'm going to knock him down one
knock
more.
him down one more. I feel like that's, yeah.
I swear I've been doing that pretty regularly.
It's possible that but it doesn't feel okay.
So that's the only thing I could think of. Let's see. Who else has a radio that they could call? Nobody else really has a radio. In the future, I want to remember to give the grenade a radio. I think that'd be valuable.
Yeah. Let's just not spend it because giving the mortar a radio might not suck. Now that you're right. You know, one thing we should do is we should get that. Can we get that mortar to veteran? Is that not one of the things you can move up?
No, him. I think we can. He's part of our.
We should get him to veteran. Give him a radio, and then he can be a spotter as well as launching grenades when it's appropriate.
One thing we can have, we could tell this guy to drop his dang radio and this guy to pick it up if we wanted to quit having.
But wait, but when he drops his radio, we
can't tell him to do it right now, but like in general initiative, we could.
I think we're good. The problem is we're general initiative this turn. We gotta get this done.
That's number 1.
Yeah.
If we get a second general initiative, we may want to do that. Just because the drop is free.
Oh, the drop is free?
Yep. So if we get an extra general and we want him to pick it up, this guy can drop it. He can pick it up.
Okay.
And that's one command.
Okay. Let's just keep.
And I think that'd be valuable because I'd love to be able to tell that 60 millimeter to start hitting some people.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that like we're going to get mortar fire or, fire on that.
Actually, yeah. If we get, we're hoping the mortar fire can go here, and then we get a general and go here.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right,
let's move on. So that's the first sergeant. So now we're on to everybody we didn't activate.
Yeah, starting with the first.
So starting with the first, who is undercover and veteran. So he gets 3.
He gets 3. So he can spend 3. Well, he can spend 4, but
just don't know what he's going to do. What he's going to do though? Is he going to waste them all if he doesn't?
Yep.
Well, here's something he could do. He could actually move to this cover because he'll be better at reconstituting this squad than the XO. And all he's doing here is directing a weapons team. It's not really that great. And then
did he cease fire?
Oh, yeah, he should cease fire. Good point.
Which I think actually would shift to here, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Which is better, but
better.
Not great.
No, it's still.
I mean, it's kind of useless. So do we even care? Let me ask you that. If we have 4 commands to spend,
I don't think we do.
1, and then just leave them firing.
Yeah, I think just leave them firing.
Matter of fact, I almost like leaving them firing here just in case somebody shows up there.
Yeah. So he's going to move there.
So you're thinking 1.
Reconstitute. So
which is not automatic, right? This is a
no,
rally,
this is
but he's
rally.
got to
Yeah,
draw 3.
he gets to draw 3. 1. There we go. So that turns back into whatever that was. That 3-1.
Yeah, so that is, we have an assault team. Assume he's exposed because we had one of these guys exposed. I don't know how that works.
Me neither.
He's got a radio, though.
And we're all undercover.
That was 2. He could actually move out of cover and look for cover. Right, he moved 1, 2, 3, and 4 would be move out and look for cover here. Or you know what? He can just move under with the FAC for
get out of the. Just get out of that area where he's like we're overstacked.
Yep.
If we
well, we're still overstacked.
If we get a chance in general, the XO could move.
Yeah, the XO could move up there too. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
So that was 3 he used.
That was 3 he used.
He's got 6 staved.
Let's just save him. Can he save that many?
Yep.
Let's just save him.
So second platoon. Green.
He gets 0.
He's saving them all.
Yep. 4th platoon, he gets 1. But he's not doing anything.
He's got -1 anyway, so he's saving them all.
Yep.
3rd platoon is green, and he's undercover.
No, 3rd platoon is not green. He's veteran.
Or veteran, I mean, yeah, but undercover. So
he gets 3.
But he's also under automatic fire.
Sorry, good point. He gets
that's -2.
So he gets 1 because he's undercover veteran. So he just gets what he drew, which is 1. But he's going to spend that 1 to call in the mortars here.
The mortar here.
Yes.
Which is 3.
3. 1. No short. Thank you.
I like it.
I like it a lot too.
Huge.
Very, very, very big. I think that's probably the biggest thing we could have got done this turn.
Yep.
So can he
just 1? Why don't he save him?
Can he? Yeah, he can save. He can save the rest. So let's just save him because I don't think there's anything else worth doing.
I don't think there is. I mean, he's
nope. Okie doke. So that was 3rd platoon. So now we got to do 4th platoon. Right?
Yep.
Wow. Did we do 4th platoon already?
I think we did.
Yeah, I think we did him out of order.
We did, but
we did
it's 0 anyway. So that's general initiative.
Well, that's pretty good.
Well, let's move this guy.
Move him back to this foxhole.
Yep.
Let's call in the artillery FO here.
Yep.
So you've got
just 3.
1, 2. That actually counts, right? That's battalion. Do we have battalion fire in the artillery?
It counts. It counts. They don't have battalion ability.
Oh, they don't?
No, there's no battalion ability in this one.
Oh, that's a shame. Still, we got the 3 cards under artillery fire that we wanted.
Yep.
And then we could do the drop radio, pickup radio, right?
Which we should definitely do. That's 3, right?
That's 3.
Are we going to waste a general initiative?
These guys can't. Oh no, these guys can't order themselves. Is he pinned?
No, he can grenade back.
He can grenade back.
But
wait a second. What if we move this guy off this card? So that then this guy isn't like. I mean, it's still going to be automatic weapons, but we're not risking the platoon.
Really smart.
So we move him over to here. He can infiltrate over to here.
Over there. Can infiltrate?
He's line? So he infiltrates successfully.
Wait. See, he's having very little effect.
That's 4. All right. Okay. Right? That's it.
That's it.
So now we do capture.
Nothing there.
Well,
no capture, I don't think.
Oh, no, that guy's not. Oh, this guy. We capture this thing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's on it. Yep.
He's adjacent to something, right?
Yeah, he's adjacent. Yep.
So we capture that.
The way I read it, enemies on unoccupied, friendly occupied, captured cards are captured. No retreat that I know of. I don't think anyone's litter or paralyzed and under a volume of fire.
Nope.
So spooky.
Spooky.
Part of me says you just, well, this guy's under intense fire. These guys are all under fire. I think you just leave him where he is.
I mean, the only thing is maybe shift the HOF to this card as opposed to this card. Because it's, well, he could generate a guy, but that way if somebody shows up here, we've got it under fire. I guess we've already got it under fire, but it's just not heavy weapons fire.
I kind of like that. So we're thinking this.
Oh no, I was thinking we leave them here. Oh, were you trying to do illumination on those? Okay.
I was trying to do illumination.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is do that. Yep.
I think that's it.
Yep.
We got heavy
fire mission. Fire mission update.
So that guy disappears.
Yep.
The automatic there. Even
so we flip that, and 2 of them go away.
Yep. But boy, that should do some damage.
I would hope so.
So potential contacts again.
All right. So get rid of this.
Those are all good.
This.
I think that's it.
So we've got
6 again, right? All B's? No, we got A's and then the B.
5 A's and a B.
Yep.
So we're doing number 5.
Again.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Ready? 4 of them.
First one.
1.
1, 2, 3. Nothing.
Honestly, I wouldn't have minded one there just with spooky.
Yeah. The next one could work
all
too.
Right.
2. Don't.
No, 3, right?
Oh, sorry. It was 3. Oh, yes, it's 3. Sorry, my bad. Yep.
So it's that guy.
Yep. 1. Got a contact. That's probably the one we didn't want it from. Where
can they go?
They can't go anywhere.
I don't think it's applicable, right? I think if you can't draw, pretty sure if you can't draw, you can't.
Here, wait, go back. That was it. I think you had it on the previous page. Oh, why are you going?
Is that it? You cannot place a package.
If it is not possible to place a generic package, redraw. If no package can be legally placed, a PC marker is discarded.
So this is an A. Is there a incoming or anything possible?
Be sure to check potential point-blank placements and units which do not need to place PDFs before deciding if nothing's available.
So this is probe, max line of sight, which
maneuver, max line of sight, and human wave.
No, none of those are possible.
Max line of sight.
They're all got to be on one of these 3 cards.
Yep. So we just discard that PC.
Nice. So that didn't count. So there's 2 left. 2 A's.
Second one.
Here.
1, 2, 3. I keep drawing contacts when I'm drawing for which card to draw.
You do. Exactly. All right. Now it's just draw 3.
1, 2. There we go. Contact.
All right.
That's
so
not a bad one, I don't think. 3. We got
That is
package
a
3, which is,
3.
I think, is the
That is the probe.
probe.
A squad infiltration attempt.
So
So
that's
that
going to be
guy.
either here or here, correct?
Yep. So left, front, or front. So 1 through 6.
So
Basically.
I drew a 4 on the 8, which is front, right? Front.
All right. Front. Yeah.
So he's going to try to infiltrate into there.
Which is awesome.
He doesn't infiltrate, so he just turns up there exposed, right?
Where to God I agree.
Remember where you were saying we should just leave the fire there in case somebody pops into that card?
Yeah, I do. But it's even better that we put spooky down there.
I know, but still, we got a crossfire and all that, so. Okay. And he doesn't open
That guy.
fire. Nope, no,
The one
nope, no VOF.
Yep, no VOF. He just decides to.
All right, so now we're drawn for spooky.
Actually,
right?
if we had been this way, it would have been all the way up here, and not
wow, that's right.
because of the illumination.
Yeah. So we
So
should
this
have
was the only.
here. Yeah.
That was the good one for us.
All right, so now we're just drawing spooky. 2 for spooky. His PC.
2 for spooky. Yeah.
Nothing.
Wow.
All right. Feeling a little unnerved by what's just going too well. Feeling unnerved. Okay.
Yeah.
I think now we're on to pinned recovery. I don't think there is any. All right. So this card.
That, which is -3, -4, -6,
+3.
+3.
So -3.
-3.
Hit. LC. That's a pretty good hit.
That's actually a pretty good.
You're getting good at it. You click those and catch them as they're coming over.
I know. I grab them out of the air now.
It's
a lot of practice.
Very dexterous of you.
So it was a litter
and a
fire
casualty,
team, right?
Litter and a casualty.
So we still have a fire team.
We still have a fire team. Yep, but he's pinned. Is that what he drops to? That last one?
I want to check real quick.
That's what the last unit drops to.
NVA. The last one is just an AC fire team.
Yeah, so it's not a.
I
thought I remember
AC. So
yeah. There you go. They're both pinned. Okay. So that's that.
Those guys are pinned and exposed.
So here we have.
This should be obliterative.
-6 +4 +5. So this is -2 -1.
That's right? It. Not as big a deal as I was expecting.
Hit.
The -2 hits.
Is he green?
He is. No. Oh, yeah, he's green. Yep.
Casualty. All right. -1 is just pinned.
And he's already pinned. All right.
Yeah, artillery matters on that card, though, because it's really hard to get a hit on that card.
Yep. All right. So this guy is -5, -6, -7, +4. So -3?
-3.
I think I did that math right.
That's a miss.
That is, it doesn't matter what we...
No. We weren't going to hit that guy no matter what.
That's a real bummer. All right. This is...
-4.
-4.
Yep. All right. We really need a good
All
result.
right, guys.
Hit.
Wait a minute. These are human wave. You know, those human wave markers went away, didn't they?
They did. They must. I bet they're tagged with the cleanup.
I bet you they're in cleanup. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here, do this.
I think
real
I
quick.
fixed that. I think I fixed that in a.
So I just, you can fix that and reset it. Taking the cleanup remove off of these guys.
Yep. Got it.
Yeah, we probably need one on this guy though too, right?
That guy needs one. Yep.
But this one probably won't have the tag, right? Because you pulled it fresh from
That
the
one
bag.
should not, but I just did.
Okay. So these guys, sorry, so going back, these guys are both -3.
-3, correct.
Oh, and it was a
But
it was a hit.
it was a hit?
Was it? I thought it was a hit. Oh no, I guess it's just pinned. No, they're -4, which is a hit. They're not undercover.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
Yep.
That's why it was a hit. Is because -4.
So now you're going to reshuffle.
-4 is a hit.
2 casualties.
EL, so 2 casualties.
He's just a lat team now.
Yep. But a very special lat team.
That lat team. Right?
Yep. AC. All right. -4.
Interestingly, when they're human waves, when they become lat teams, do they stay human wave?
I actually don't have a clue.
Yep, human remains subject to these rules, even reduced to a single step fire team.
Wow.
Yep.
So we hit the second guy also, and he's also takes two casualties.
He only had, well, that's weird. He didn't get a casualty, did he? Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
There was a casualty here.
Casualty right there.
Oh.
So he's gone, and we got 5 casualties on that card. We can just eliminate this.
No, we had. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I knew that artillery was important.
Yep.
So we have fire here. No, we don't have fire here because that incoming got rid of that.
Away.
And this PDF goes away as well.
So the only thing we have is here.
And so we're even.
He's at
0.
The moon is in effect here.
Oh,
so
sorry.
Plus
good point.
2.
Plus 2?
Yep.
Plus 2. Miss. Yeah. And we are at
plus 6 -1, so plus 5.
Plus 5. Miss.
Now, W3, 2W3.
2W3, 1W3.
And then 1W1 and 2W1?
I think one of those is off the board. 2W1, but I think 1W1 is off the board. 1W1 is been eliminated. So 2W1.
Yep, got him. Okay.
Is that it?
That felt good.
Yeah, I feel like we're in reasonable shape here, which it didn't, like that first turn, that made me nervous.
I thought we were, in fact, yeah.
Yeah.
This not triggering these cards, I think, is key, but the minute they get through, that's just like, oosh.
I know. If they break through, we're going to be in real trouble.
Yeah, but they're holding the main line of resistance.
Which is, yeah, that's their job in this mission, and they're doing their job.
They're doing their job.
All right, brilliant. Well done. I'll see you next time in new clothes.
So, have we cleaned up?
Oh, I don't think we have. Go ahead.
I want to clean up. We're moving on to game turn 5.
Yep. So I'll see you. We'll figure out when we can do this, but we'll both be wearing new clothes.
We will both definitely be wearing, well, let's
hopefully be wearing. Well, if we take long enough, maybe we'll get back to this same clothes. Who knows?